What up, folks? You're tuned into another episode of A Listen in 3D. I'm your boy Justin, aka Too Tall for You Fool.
It's your boy Ruthless267.
And together we are both Team 3D, the host of Listen in 3D, where we discuss, dissect, and debate the music and albums in the world of hip hop and other genres. Like what you're seeing, like this video, comment, share it around, and most importantly, subscribe. Want to help us out one step further when you do subscribe? Click on that notification bell. That way you know when all our videos and shorts go live. So,
Bet.
so I have another Bay Area. Maybe it's a Bay Area classic. Maybe some people wouldn't consider it a classic, but I think it's a really good album. Since I've known you, you've told me you've been straight up with me. You haven't listened to much Bay Area artists. So,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts going into this one? I know you've heard at least one of the tracks on here before I told you about this.
Well, I was always familiar with his big single that he had on from this album. Um, and he had a couple singles from his next the following album. So when you brought it up, you were pretty like you should check it out, just like the way you normally do. And and I was like, you know what? I am familiar with the artist. I never heard the album. I've always seen it, but I said, let me give it a go. And then you started shooting me,
Yeah,
especially when they dropped the re-release of the Wax.
yeah,
You started shooting me like songs from it,
yeah.
and I got to admit, I'm glad you did that because it ignited me to draw an interest to like, well, if it sounds like this, let me listen to it a little bit more. So yeah, no, it was solid.
All right, cool, cool, definitely. So, which artists are we talking today?
We are going to be talking about. Let me see if I can impersonate him. Dru Down. Dru Down
Dee
is and is this his debut?
That's his second album.
Oh, it's a second album. Okay.
Well, it's
So it's
a
Drew Down's.
it's a little weird. I'll when we get into the cuts and everything, I'll explain at the end. But yeah, on paper it's the second album.
Okay, so we're going into his sophomore album called Explicit Game. Um it was released on September 6th, 1994 through Relativity Records. It is his second studio album. This peaked at number 46 in the top R&B and hip hop album charts and 31 on the Heat Seekers album charts. His singles are Pimp of the Year, or if you heard the radio version, Mac of the Year,
Mm.
and Ice Cream Man. Uh, he has music videos for both of those singles. Guest appearances are the Loonies, which consists of Yuckmouth and Numbskull, which are all over this album, and JT the Bigger Figure.
All right, so a little bit about Drew Down. Um, yeah, he's had a really good music career coming out of Oakland, California. Um, let's see, he East Oakland, raised by his grandmother. He pretty much rose to fame in the mid '90s with songs such as "Pimp of the Year" and another one, "Can You Feel Me," which I actually do have the CD of that. It's somewhere in my CD wallet. I can probably take a photo for you later, but I don't have it right in front of me. Um, he low key. I mean, maybe like after his third album, "Can You Feel Me," I feel like he kind of fell off a little bit, but he has been putting out music over the years. Let's see, I know he did have a little bit of legal issues in 2013, but I mean that was like over 10 years ago now. But he's been, and yeah, I believe as of right now he's not in any kind of trouble or anything like that, and he's just been putting out music, doing shows, uh, and then
He's
recently.
got a.
mm,
He's got. Oh, go ahead. Maybe you were about to say it right now.
Oh no, I was saying he's recently put out a vinyl through HRC. Shout out to HCR, Hip Hop Classic Records. Excuse me.
Okay.
If you guys are watching, shout out to you guys. You guys put out some great content. Uh,
Yeah, you do.
but But yeah, otherwise, if you're looking to really get into Drew Down, recommendation, just check out his greatest hits and some of his earlier stuff, and then may want to get hooked into some of the later stuff he's done over the years. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't really heard any of his recent albums. But I mean,
Well, recently he's got like a whole interview on the YouTube channel, The Art of Dialogue.
oh yeah,
So it's like the other version of Vlad TV,
yeah,
and
yeah, pretty much the
yeah,
the second guy. Vlad did it first, and this guy comes along.
right. So the Art of Dialogue, he's got like I've been watching him actually, especially he pops up on my
Hmm.
algorithm, but he goes into a lot of breakdowns of like from this album, filming Original Gangsters, his third album, a lot like his whole history, dude. So if it's worth it for you, I definitely recommend to go watch that interview.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I definitely will check it out. So, and then also, you mentioned the Loonies or Looney Tunes as they're known in the beginning, but due to legal issues, Warner Brothers, yeah,
Of
of course they
course.
had to change it. I mean, and when I first heard the name Looney Tunes, I wonder if it's from the Looney Tunes. And soon, sure enough, if you listen to this album, yep, that's what it was inspired on. So, but
I guess they were trying to insinuate that they're crazy.
yeah, they were loony,
Okay.
and they were young guys when they first came out. But yeah, yeah, they are featured on this album. Leading up to their debut, Operation Stat Cola. That's another one we definitely should check out pretty
And truth
soon.
be told,
Mm,
I definitely got to listen to that album. I've never
you've never heard it?
listened
Okay.
to Operation Stackola.
Yeah,
Never listened to it.
actually, yeah, I have that one too. It's a really good one. I enjoyed it. Good tracks on there. Good funny tracks on there.
That's
But
a platinum album, if I'm not mistaken.
I could double check, but I think it is. I mean, I know
I believe it.
the hit itself should be a platinum. So
For facts, yeah, I got 5 on it, but I think that album is platinum, and I think they had like another single that was pretty
yeah,
good, but just
it
not
did
as
go.
strong.
Yeah, that album did go platinum. So I just checked it out right now. So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, I definitely gotta. That might be one you might want to challenge me to go listen to, and then we could probably talk about it
all
on the
right. Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, definitely for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to challenge this guy to listen to some more Bay Area hip hop. I mean, yeah, this guy, the Loonies, maybe Spice One later on down the line. We'll see. I mean, I got him with D40 in the click, so let's see if.
Well, like I said to everybody out there, man, I got nothing against it. They do have a couple songs here and there that pop out to me that they're good. I like them. They got them on heavy rotation, but as a whole, I've never really gravitated towards it. No disrespect to the Bay, it's just it's never pulled me. Do I think a lot of it is great? Yeah, but it just doesn't pull me. Like I don't know, it's more like Los Angeles based hip hop and New York and even like the South doesn't really attract me a lot. But you know, I definitely got to expand a little bit more, especially if I like this culture. So, but yeah, thank you.
No worries, no worries. But yeah, getting back to the Loonies, I was gonna say, and I probably should say some of this for for the episode when we do the Loonies. I know Drew Down. He did have a little short beef with Too Short, and that's probably the reason why he did not Too Short didn't appear on the I Got Five on It remix. Because I don't know if you've heard the
Really?
remix, but everyone from the Bay was pretty much on there, but Too
Yeah, you
Short.
wonder why he was not on that remix. I mean, they got like every heavy hitter known kind to the Bay on that
Yeah,
remix, and yes,
and
Too Short is not on it.
yeah, he and yeah, they were beefing, and the Loonies Drew Down. Those were his boys, so would have been kind of awkward. And I guess something with like the cruise. I guess it was an interview I could show you. I guess what's his name, CNH, who's in the background of the album artwork, which we'll get into in a minute. I guess he got beat
Mm.
down like at a show by Too Short's people or something, and then
Ooh, okay.
something happened. I don't know the full story. If anyone does, feel free to drop it in the comments. But yeah, I figured
He's
I'd
the
do.
guy in the back.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the guy in the background of the album cover.
yeah. That's CNH. Chris Six or CNH as he goes by.
He's the ice cream man in the video.
Yeah, that's the Ice Cream Man, and he actually recently did an interview with Art of Dialogue talking about the Ice Cream Man. But well, I'll get into it in a second. Um, but yeah,
CNH did.
yeah, CNH. It was I'll
Oh, I
have
gotta
to,
check that one out.
yeah, yeah. It could actually make a good short. I'll definitely after the podcast I'll shoot it over to you. But
Perfect.
yeah, so aside from that, so memories of the album really just I didn't listen to this as a kid. I got Can You Feel Me later on, but that would be my memories of Dru Down. But I heard Mac of the Year, Pimp of the Year, whatever you want to call it, all throughout. Like it was like one of the first several years I started listening to hip hop, and then Can You Feel Me came, and then back in the '90s it was about what's new, what's next. So I was kind of about it there, but just but
That's
yeah,
funny.
that'd really be the only like memories I have just hearing Mac of the Year on the radio and maybe seeing a music video here and there, but that's about it.
Well, for me, Drew Down. It was I came back and visited summer from Michigan,
Hmm.
and always my cousins always had me play up the music, and I'm
Hmm.
going through their tape singles, and I was like, "What's this one?" And he's just like holding up some money, and on the cover of the single, and he goes, "You don't know who the Mac of the Year is?" I was like, "No, I don't know who this guy is." He goes, "Oh man!" So they play it for me, and after that, he was on Power 106,
Hmm.
like on heavy rotation. Like, so I first heard it, they played the tape for me, but it was all over Power 106. And so that was so embedded into my brain, like, you know, all the lyrics to it, dude. Pimp, pimp on. Like,
Yeah.
and then I go back to Michigan, and then the Got Five on It remix. And man, he starts off that remix pretty good. Like, you say you got five on it, like, it's just,
Yeah.
he just brings a lot of energy to it. And then didn't hear from him after a while, and then you're right, high school, I started hearing, "Can you feel me?" I said, "I'm doing what I gotta do." Like, yeah, so, but that was all I heard from him. And
Yeah.
then,
Because I can't think of any
oh,
other single from that album. I mean, it has a few good tracks. I liked it. I mean, overall, I mean, from comparing that album to this one, I think this one was a lot better in my opinion. But maybe it was just that mid
I,
'90s funk twist that they brought to it. I don't know, but
I want to say he had a track on the original Gangsters soundtrack. I mean, he
that
was in the movie.
yeah, I know he was in the movie. I haven't. It's
No,
been
he
a very.
doesn't.
All right, no, I was gonna say it's been a very long time since I've seen the movie, but no, you just checked, or he does not. Okay.
I'm shocked that he was not on that soundtrack. And you know what? And I used to listen to that soundtrack heavily. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't remember a song from him. Okay,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Then he was just gone from me. He had the
Okay.
movie, and then it was done.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, so let's get into the artwork. Well, first I have the CD, uh,
Flex time.
Flex Time, and I also do have the vinyl as well from Hip Hop Classic Records, Hype Sticker, everything. Yeah, I like this
Oh,
one so much. I got so yeah, just and then I'll
is
get
it
into
colored?
it's a just like a clear color. If you want to see it, I can pull it on for you real
Yeah,
quick.
you should, bro. Bust it out.
Yeah, I know you liking show the color of your vinyls, but yeah.
That's tight. Yeah, so it's clear. Did they do any other kind of pressings of it, or just the standard black or clear one?
I think it was the clear, and then the same album, which is his first album, which has the same tracks. I was gonna get into it. I could actually just talk about this now, but yeah, I'll just talk
Okay.
about this now. So the original The original CD had 15 tracks, and then after the first 15 tracks, they pretty much for the vinyl they pretty much put the last three songs were from his first album. If you look online, his first album is called "Fools from the Street," which is funny enough one of the songs that we're gonna on this album here. But they have
That
a
has a
lot.
Looney's feature.
Yeah, it has the Looney featured in it, but the first album they have a lot of the same tracks, and there was only like a 4 song difference. So what HCR did was they combined both albums and they just put it out. They got all tracks but one on there, which was just a song by C, which was the same beat as Fools from the Street, which was just CNH doing a bunch of shout outs, pretty much. So,
Okay.
so I guess that would be your album cuts slash reissues, but I mean, otherwise, I mean, and then I guess the artwork is like pretty much the same, but it's just like black. You can Google it, but like just Google it. Dru Down, Fools from the Street. You'll be like, oh, I probably should have
So
prepared for it.
it's that exact same album cover you're showing us right now,
Yeah,
but instead of having like a brown sepia overlay, it's black and white.
yeah, pretty much.
And it doesn't say explicit game. What does it say?
It just says Dru Down, but the name of the album is called Fools from the Street. That's his first album. If you want to like Google it on your phone or something real quick, you'll be like, oh. But
You know what? Okay. I remember on Apple Music, I saw 2 copies of that album, one black and white and one brown sepia.
yeah,
So now you got me interested to go see what that cover of that album is called. And you're absolutely right.
yeah,
It's a 1993 release,
mm-hmm.
and it just says his name.
It just says his name and it has guns like, and it has
Yeah,
like
and it
yeah,
has, and in the lower right hand corner
mm.
is the title.
Yeah. You could barely see it, but it's
Barely see it.
yeah,
Yep. Okay. And
yeah,
then you're right. And then the image got recycled for a 1994 release, and they called it Explicit Game. So you consider that first? That's, well, not you. Maybe I don't know if it's legit. That's
mm-hmm.
the first actual album,
Yeah,
the Fools from the Street.
yeah. Fools from the Street. That would be his first album, and then when they did a second album, they took many of those same tracks with some newer ones, and then they kind of yes, because some of these tracks are recycled from his first album,
I
but
can see that.
and
Yeah, because
then
some of these tracks are not on the one that I've been listening to, like
yeah,
Weak Move.
yeah, Weak Move. That's actually a really good song. And then Drill Rules and Bigger Than What You Think. And then there's another one called, I think it's the last track called Shout Outs or Shouts Out or something where it's
Shout out
just,
B Word. Yeah.
yeah, where it's just CNH just doing a bunch of shout outs to people using the same track from Fools from the Street. So,
Okay, interesting.
or
So
beat, I mean.
Spotify doesn't have this album.
Yeah, it does. You can find it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen the Explicit Game, but I didn't see the
Yeah, like I said, it may just be under Dru Down, but you'd have to. But it's on
okay.
there. It's on there. I can definitely send you the link and yeah. So that would be your cuts slash further listening for those of you guys out there. I guess we're doing things a little in a little different order today, but that's all good.
Well, that was a good little education. Did I didn't know that. Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, definitely. So if you're interested, yeah, there are 2 different album covers that HER is selling, or you can also get it on Shop or what was his name, Rap Bay. That they're a good independent vinyl shop online out of the Bay Area. So lot
I
of good
definitely
stuff
want to
on there.
hear that one song that he has with Ant Banks, because I know I'm pretty sure he did the production on it. Ant Banks got some hits, so
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Banks
He
was
brings heat.
yeah, Banks was bringing the heat during that time. All right. So talked about the artwork themes. Oh yeah, artwork for. I guess he's just like aiming a gun, and then CNH is in the background. You could barely see it, but he's holding like a pistol, I guess.
His eye from the
Yeah.
telescope is just funny to me.
Yeah, that's
It
also
almost feels cartoonish.
yeah, that's what's in the middle of the vinyl, and I believe no CD is just a bunch of writing. Never mind, but yeah, but that's the middle of the vinyl sticker is the scope.
Oh, his eye?
Yeah, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
It almost looks like Cyclops-ish. It's pretty fun. It's interesting. Like,
Yeah.
that really just makes you it's like a focal point for sure.
All right. So let's get into music now. The beats. Which ones were you feeling? I mean, I think the obvious one should be on everyone's top three, but what other two were you feeling?
Alright, so as far as beats, I'm gonna leave out, Pimp of the Year.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm not saying it was, and I told you this just though, like, I try to stay away from
the
obvious,
obvious.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
it makes me look deeper into the album, right? So, I thought the No One Loves You,
No one loves
that
you.
beat
Okay.
is like that one's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Like, because when I listen to these albums, okay,
Mm.
I always try to say, can I just play the instrumental and like enjoy it, right? That's the ever since you've been challenging me with trying to separate beats from the song, I was like, how do I answer these questions with him? I was like, I gotta be able to separate them. Okay,
It
is
works.
this
It
an
works.
instrumental that
It
I'm?
works, doesn't it?
It does, and I was like, is this an instrumental that I'm willing to like bob to? Like, I don't
Mm.
need the lyrics, and No One Loves You is like it's pretty smooth out. Call Me Drew Down.
Oh yeah, call me Drew
That
Down.
one was
That's a good one.
they're like mad funk based, dude. Like
Yeah.
just hear like the keyboards on these things. And then I'm gonna give the a tie for my third spot. This
Mm.
should have said so slash Who Ride, right?
Yeah. Who Ride
Who
goes
Ride
hard.
probably yes, Who Ride could have ended up being probably one of my favorite songs, but it was just so much rapping,
Yeah.
like from like the Loonies to Drew Down. It just there's no break.
Yeah.
It's just continuous rapping. And
Mm.
then at the end is dope. Like you hear that sample from Ice Cube
Yeah.
on that Who Ride and just like the way they I was like, damn, if we'd have got that a little bit more throughout the song as a break, it
Yeah.
could have been well composed, but it was just like straight rap. So but yeah, those beats really, really stood out to me. They were clean. They're like I would want those instrumentals for sure, which I'm gonna try to find like on YouTube.
All right. Definitely. Definitely. I know for me, yeah, I guess I could just go away from the obvious Pimp of the Year, Mac of the Year. So I'll just do the other three since there are a lot of great beats on here anyway. But I'm probably going to be missing some. But I gotta go Realer Than Real. Yeah, that's probably one of my
Okay,
favorite beats on there. Also, Who Ride was also a great beat as well.
that's a
Uh,
common one right there.
yeah, Who Ride, and then I'm gonna give a three. I guess I'm gonna shout out two more beats. Fools from the Streets, and I thought Bonus Track was a really good beat as well. That I think the name of the song could have been better, but I mean,
I know. I thought that was funny. Where it was like I see it at the end, like, all right, what's the name of this song? I was like, oh crap, it's literally called bonus track.
but I
So
mean, yeah, that's a good song. So I mean, I would have to go with those three, or four. Talking Shit also is a good one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
Should
had
Have Said
a really nice
So.
one.
And even Rescue 911 was a pretty good Parliament sample they used. I don't think it was the best one beat wise, but it was it's a good one that I feel people could listen to.
Yeah, I'll say my commentaries for that one.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
actually one of my favorite songs.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Let's save it for our favorites. All right. let's get into singles. Let's talk the obvious one. Well, actually, yeah, let's talk the obvious one. Pimp of the Year. This will probably be the last time we talk about it since it's probably going to be both our favorite songs. I'm just being real, but yeah, we're definitely this is definitely an album where we definitely are going to recognize some more of the songs. Yeah, Pimp of the Year. I think they do a very good, magnificent job with the beat in terms of sampling. What is it? What is that sample?
I forget the name of it too. Jay-Z did it for Ain't No.
Yeah, yeah. It
It was a EPMD. EPMD first made it popular.
yeah. They made it popular.
Uh,
It was 7 minutes.
Clean
7 minutes of
or
funk. That's the name of the song. And then what's
7 minutes of funk. That's it.
the Whole Darn Family?
7 minutes
That
of
the
funk.
whole
That's
Whole
it.
Darn Family. Yeah, 7 minutes of funk. So yeah. I think of all. And I gotta ask, and maybe we can do like if we ever do like a show just talking about beats and samples. Do you think Dru Down did this beat the best, or who do you think did the best?
I'm not gonna give it a Drew Down.
No, okay,
It was
that's
cool. It was cool. It was a very creative way of using it because he had like the dramatic like horns in the background and all that,
dun dun
which it
dun
was like
dun dun. Yeah.
yup, like the contrast was cool and creative.
Hmm.
Um, it's up there, but it's no, like
I would say it's. I think it. I would have to say it is my favorite. I like it better than the one that EPMD did. If I'm being honest, I'd have to go back and listen to it again. I think it's better than beat wise. I think it's better than the Jay-Z song. If,
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there.
okay,
No,
disagree.
I think I think Jay Z did he did that sample justice with the flow,
Hmm.
like the smooth of it, like just yeah, no, the hook, um, just the style, like ha ha, tell the
Yeah.
boys to find a man that they own. Like it was just dope, man. It just made me like doing the bounce, like yeah. So I mean, but I ain't knocking this one. It's good.
Okay.
But when you asked that question, I had to just keep it real. Keep it real.
All right. All right. I mean, I think for me with the Jay Z thing, I think it would have been cooler if he added the horns because I think that's what really makes that whole beat pop for me anyway. But and then
It's one of those ones where was it gonna? It was too energetic to like take away from his style and deliverance. If we dissect this here and we get down to it, like
yeah.
the horns are cool, and I think it fits Drew Down's like aggressive approach to it.
Okay.
You know what I said?
Yeah.
My name is Slick. My name is Drew Down. I'm Slick Rick the Ruler. Like he just so aggressive in the way he does it. And when it comes to my money, honey, like he's just Jay's is more smooth out style. So the taking away the horns, I think, was a good move for him.
All right. All
But I
right.
like those horns, and I like I said, it matches and it goes well with Drew Down.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. All right. And then for the song itself, I think it's a really great song. Talks about how many girls he's gotten over the years, I guess you could say. And then the music video I
That
thought
is
was
a that is a self-boasting glorification song of himself if I had ever heard one, dude. It's pretty funny.
yeah.
Well, you were saying you were gonna go on. I think you're
Oh
gonna go
yeah,
into the music
yeah,
video.
music video. I like how they brought baseball into it.
Yes, dude, I'm just
Yeah,
like, what is
yeah. I
this?
thought
Like
that was like,
the girls doing softball, and but then clips of him like on the corner, like he's wearing that cool outfit, like the Oakland hat and the
yeah,
jacket and everything. He looks clean. He's got his perm, but then the baseball softball scene, I was like, I didn't get the correlation. Maybe you could break it down to me, but I thought that was
uh,
pretty funny.
yeah. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest.
He's the Mac of the year. I guess he's like the coach, and he's just got all his players that are females. Like I don't know, he's
Yeah, and
like
I,
coach
I
and
thought it was
Mac of the
funny
year.
how he was just like running out of a hotel or motel wherever he was.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That scene too. That's right.
It's a
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was a pretty funny music video, funny song, really. I mean, if you listen to what he's saying.
yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I gotta shout out Pimp of the Year. If you guys have not heard the song, definitely give it a listen. It's a interesting song to say the least.
And way too strong when it comes to my. Yeah, he said some pretty funny stuff on there. Yeah, give it up, give it up, give it to me, a Big Mac. Yeah, so
Oh,
he's.
Double
I like that
DC
style.
stuff.
Like, dude, he put that song together very well. I can see why it was such a big hit. It was
Yeah.
a big hit. Well composed song.
Yeah,
Well
very,
composed
very
song.
well composed. Very, very great song. Let's see. So go to next. We'll check out Ice Cream Man featuring the Loonies. I believe this was their single debut on any song. But yeah, I thought this Ice Cream Man was a pretty interesting song, and it did take inspiration from uh, for Master P to put out the Ice Cream Man, and CNH actually talked about it in the interview. I'd have to pull it up. It was either with Art of Dialogue or Vlad. I think it was Art of Dialogue. I'll look it up, but he says that Master P did take it from him. It would have been nice if he had gotten, or if they had gotten some credit. I know the Loonies were pretty mad about it for a while, but I think they're all over it now. But yeah, that's where he got the idea for Ice Cream Man, and he knew him too. I mean, he even says in the interview he played basketball with him at the YMCA out there. So, because he
Oh
wasn't,
wow.
yeah, because don't forget, Master P was in the Bay Area at the time, but
Hmm.
CNH does acknowledge that it was really done not for hip hop or even the Bay Area. It was done for the South because it was during the time when he put out that album where he was
Yeesh.
coming back, where he was moving back from the Bay to the South. So that's what we really
So
put it out for.
y- you've talked to me about that of how P took a lot of his the Bay Area swag style
Mm,
and topics, and then kind of put the South stamp on it.
yeah,
Because you're right. When I heard that phrase, Ice Cream Man, to me that was synonymous with Master P and
yeah,
his albums and the song. Like he has that song where he's playing like the Ice Cream Man little intro that you hear,
mm,
dun, 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 like all that stuff. So yeah, it's like a swagger jacket right there,
yeah,
and he's one of many that have done that to
mm,
a bigger artist took smaller up and coming artist styles, took it and made it his own. It's
yeah,
sad. It's sad that that happens in here, and yeah, it makes people bitter. And you'll see a lot of these people coming out in their interviews now, like, yeah, they took that from us. They took that from me. We did that first.
yeah,
So, but that's all they basically can do is voice it.
yeah.
Like,
Voice their opinion and frustration, whatever. I mean, it sucks.
well,
I mean, it would have been nice if
it
they had
does.
gotten the recognition. But this version of Ice Cream Man, I mean, obviously, if you're comparing it to Pimp of the Year, I think it is the much weaker single, if you're asking me. But the music video I thought was kind of tight, with CNH dressed up
Well,
as Ice
it
Cream
isn't a.
Man.
It's definitely not a radio friendly.
No,
With the Pimp of the Year, you were able to, you know, what's the word I'm like, sweeten it up and
clean it up.
fluff it up and put it out there in the masses by
Yeah,
changing it to Mac of the Year and then clean up some certain words, which he
yeah.
did.
Hmm.
Um, but this one, there's no, you can't,
I
there's no
mean,
changing it. Like,
there might be a single. I mean, we can check Discogs or something. I mean, I'm sure there might be something out there, but
well, I'm saying like a radio
oh,
single, this wasn't going to fly. Like you're
oh yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
Yeah, I
selling
get what you're
drugs.
saying. Yeah,
You're selling drugs and you're a drug dealer with an alias of an ice cream man serving the fiends, right? At the beginning, ice cream, Peruvian, not iced tea, not ice cube. Like he's basically like you're not making that a radio single. That's
yeah.
not going to be played in middle school dances.
Nah, not at all.
So it just wasn't probably the wisest. That could have been like one of those maybe the third, fourth cut, and then like yeah, it has a like a video to it because you just yeah, this big nice vision,
Mhm.
you know. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good song, The Ice
that-
Cream Man.
So it's funny that actually is one of my my favorite songs. But like when we get into that, I can explain why. But yeah,
Alright, alright.
that video was funny. It was funny to see the Looney so young. Like my first introduction to him is when I saw them in I Got Five on It, right? Like Numbskull, like they just look a little bit older. They dress a little older. Like these ones, they look like real like adolescent youths, like or as what the people say, like YNs right now.
Yeah.
They look like that, you know. So
Yeah, they
it
were
was pretty like
definitely, like, teenagers, like, 18
they
when
look
they
like
were.
it.
Yeah, they definitely weren't, like, grown men, not during that time anyway, but
No, they definitely look like it. They definitely look like I said. By the time I Got Five on It came out, they looked a little bit more seasoned.
yeah, they were definitely more seasoned in their craft when that song came out.
But
Alright.
one question I would ask you too,
Mhm.
you know, the I Got Five on It is like a slow flow,
Yeah.
but they rap all over this album.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they rap, right? And
Mm,
they got the energy, they got the swag, they got the flow.
mm,
I think it was a very good contrast to them joining Drew Down on this album because
yeah.
it made me like appreciate and like the songs more. But I think if it would have just been Drew Down by himself, okay, I get it. But they come in and add like a dash of flavor to it. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
On Operation Stackola, do they rap like they do on this album, the Drew Down album, Explicit Game, or more so like I Got Five on It, like
Uh,
like a slowed out flow?
I'd have to listen to the album again. I would say it's a combination of both, you know. If you ever do get a
Okay,
chance to listen to it. I mean, some songs are, a little fast and then some are a little, slow go, but definitely some of a lot of not a lot. Some of the songs on there are really funny, so I mean, I'm not
okay.
really
Because
concentrating on the flow, but just, the story that they're telling.
well, the Loonies they went off on that song with the Dog Pound, my buddy. Have you
Yeah.
heard that joint?
Yeah, I've heard my buddy.
Oof, the Loonies rap nasty on that one, man. Like like yeah, I forgot what he says about the bayou.
Yeah.
I forgot what the line he says right that. But anyways, yeah, that. Anyways, moving on forward. I had to know. Like I lean to you because
Mm.
this is your area,
Uh,
Bay
if you, s-
Area.
I guess. Uh,
Nah, you're like the Bay Area king to me, dog.
yeah, nah. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more
Super
Bay,
duper fans. Super duper fan. I'll put it
much
that. So,
bigger Bay Area knowledge guys than myself, but I
well, a guy who's from not from the Bay. You're my guy. That I'm like,
I get.
this is the Bay man right here.
I'll take that.
Wear it, bro. Get a shirt.
All right. So, all right, we've come to that point of the episode where we discuss our top three tracks. I guess we'll both will omit Mac of the Year since that's probably the obvious one. I think it is the best song on the album. I mean, that's just my
Bro,
opinion.
that's what I put.
Yeah.
That's what I put though. So that was one of my three. I wrote in my notes here.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
one of my three.
I mean,
That's my
so
top one.
that's your top one. So what we're gonna do? So we'll just make this interesting. We'll just choose our next three besides that one. So I already
Okay.
know. All right, so yeah, so it's giving you a chance to. So if anything, top four.
Okay.
So besides that one, what other three songs are you going with? And you already gave away two of them, so I'm curious if
Yeah.
you're.
Ice Cream Man, just like the do 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 like that. That was like it's just dope.
Yeah, the beat was
Yeah, the
done very
way
well.
yes, sir. And then and it comes in off and on, so it's not like
Mm,
throughout the whole song.
yeah,
Um and just like their flow, um Drew Down being like the middle rapper, because I know
yeah.
it starts with Yuck Mouth, and
Mm,
it was just done really cool, like yeah, that was just a great composed song. And then I'm gonna go with Rescue 911. Oof,
mm,
that's like a movie.
yeah.
That is like a movie, bro. Like I had to listen to it a few times, and it
Yeah,
sounds
it
like
it, it doesn't. Yeah, after listening to it just once, yeah, it's definitely a song you have to listen to again.
well,
It's
Yuck
just
Mouth is
yeah,
is kidnapped,
yeah.
right?
You definitely got to listen to it again. I mean, for those 1 year song people out there, it's no, you need more than one listen. It for me, it definitely grew on me, but
We you're definitely gonna have to listen to it for longer, a few
yeah,
times because the song is over like 6 minutes long.
yeah,
I saw. I was like, dang, this song's long, but it's intriguing because Yuck Mouth is trying to give Drew Down the scoop, like, hey, they're trying to do this to me. They're gonna clip my balls with a vice right now. But I ain't saying nothing, bro. Just come get me and put him on the phone, and then like, Drew Down's basically tell if you do anything to him, it's like you could tell it's like a ride or die situation, like a kidnapping, and it paints a really good picture. But the beat is so dark, it's cinematic.
yeah,
Like, and I use that word often when it's like the artist has done a good job to really like make it feel like a film. So it's we've seen movies like that where
yeah,
person's hostage and they're trying to go get him. This is obviously on the street level,
mm,
but yeah, that one, the synth that comes in, beep, like it's just, and that's one of the joints you sent me
yeah, yeah,
when you were first trying to get me to it, and I was like, what is this? I clicked on. I remember I was laying on that couch right there, and I was like, dang, this is dope. So, and then if I had to go with a third one, dude, I guess I would give it to either Who Ride or Talking Smack, because like I said, Who
all right,
Ride, it was
talking
just
shit. Yeah,
straight
that's
rap.
talking. Yeah, yeah,
If they would have put in the hook a little bit with the Ice Cube sample a little bit
mm,
more, chopped it in there a little bit more, that could have been really cool. Because I had both the Loonies on it as well.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I'll do like a two-way tie with those ones. But some other honorable mentions was "Ain't No Stopping Drew
yeah.
Down."
That was a good one.
Yeah, and then "Rigged," and then I like the
Right.
yeah, "Realer Than Real" was good.
Mm.
It should have said so.
That was an interesting
Yeah,
song too. Not on the
it
level of
was. It
Rescue
was.
911, but it was a good song.
No, yeah, the beat is really good on that one though.
Yeah, it
It's
does have a
super
good,
smooth.
smooth, nice, smooth beat for sure. That's for sure.
It's almost like I felt like that should have been on the Menace to Society soundtrack. Like it just, yeah, that's what it reminded me of when you listen to it. It has like that vibe to it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with those as the top ones for this album, man.
So you got Pimp of the Year, Ice Cream Man, Rescue 911, and it was a tie between Who Ride and
Talking smack.
Talking Smack. All right. For me, it obviously Pimp of the Year. I'm going with Rescue 911. Yeah, just some of this. It was just so just funny. Like funny fun note about that one. If you do listen to his greatest hits, that is on there. So yeah, definitely, it's one of his best songs.
Should be.
Yeah, it's the fact that he had the
Tell
kidnapper.
me a music video for that song wouldn't have been great.
Yeah, yeah, that they. I mean, AI exists today. I mean, if they can do a music video for that or put it together, even if it's like in CGI or something, I think it'd be.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I don't know if we would watch it, but yeah, the funny part to me is when CNH is like, "Get the phone, man," and then Drew Down's like, I got the phone," and the kidnapper is like, where that nigga CNH at is like, who the fuck is? Don't worry about that. I got your boy Yuck Mouth. Oh, they got Yuck Mouth. I'm just gathering up at the phone, and then he's just like,
You see, I like that. Like you bring up that interesting point, like the dialogue,
yeah,
right there. So there's rapping,
yeah,
and then in between the bars, and that's what I mean about the cinematic, the dialogue
yeah, the dive,
between the kid and Drew Down and everything. If they could have done something like Murder Was the Case, they could have
yeah.
made like a little mini movie out of this one.
Yeah, they really could have. If I mean, it would have been very hard to do a clean version of this, but I mean, it still would have
Yeah,
still would have made a good music video. I mean, back then, you can get away with this today, but yeah, back then, no, it would have been too.
I'll say this: compared to Murder with a Case, it was just too explicit.
Yeah, this is a
Hence the album,
way too explicit.
Explicit Game.
I mean, they're
That's
trying
right.
to, yeah, whoever kidnapped him, trying to make him make Yuckmouth have sex with
Oh,
a chick with AIDS and like what?
yes, with AIDS. Yes,
That's just
it
like
was all kinds of trying to torture him, just trying to get him to talk.
yeah, hanging on a crucifix.
Yeah, that's right. Butt naked. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Had to give my 2 cents on 911. The other two, I gotta go with it. I know the Loonies are all over this album, and the Loonies are featured on some of the best songs, but I really had to separate what Dru Down did by himself versus what he did with the Loonies.
Hmm.
So it was kind of a two-way tie for me with these two songs. That's why I'm like, you could do top four, I guess. Fools from the Street. That's one he did with the Loonies. That's
Right.
probably my favorite song on the whole album, if I'm being honest. Aside from Pimp of the Year, that I see why his first album was called that. That probably could have been a single if they had gone with it. I mean, they all three verses on there are just good, and then it's not like Who Ride where it's like they're just straight rapping and it's just like a little bit of like a break in the end. It's like you get the break in the beginning and that whole piano dun 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 dun. So it's like yeah, it was a nice fabulous beat, nice funk beat, just and then I
Which
think
he had throughout the whole album.
yeah,
Which he had throughout the whole album.
and then yeah, I think Drew Down kills it at the end. That's why I'm going with that one because I think that's definitely one of the songs where he outshined the Loonies. Not saying that the Loonies outshined him on other songs, but I mean, like,
There was times.
yeah, there were times, but I mean,
There were times, man.
I
Yes.
think, yeah, Yuck Mouth definitely stole the show on Rescue 911, but I think Fools from the Street, I
Mhm.
think, in my opinion, I think he had the best verse on there, but you can we
Okay.
can agree to disagree there, and then the other one, Realer Than Real. Um, if you go through the lyrics of the song, I don't think there was any profanity in it. I mean, you
Oh, I
could
would have
fact check
never.
me, yeah. Which
Okay.
so it probably could have got it probably could have got some radio play. I mean, from a
Let's
language
see here. Hold on.
standpoint, but I mean,
I'm have to
again,
remember that song. Hold on.
yeah, realer than real,
Ooh.
realer than
Can you hear
real.
it?
Yeah, I can't hear it, but you can hear it, right? That was your phone. Yeah, so I thought it was a good song, realer than real. He talks about yeah, I thought that
Dang.
was one of my favorites there. So
That
yeah,
sounded like something that would have been like on Ruthless Records back in the '90s, in the mid
yeah,
'90s, like that. Like I can see Bone, or like somebody over that kind of music, or even Easy himself.
mm,
Okay, or no, Cocaine.
cocaine, yeah,
Yeah, I could see him rapping on singing on that one too. Ooh, how did I miss that one?
yeah.
How did I miss that one?
That's a yeah. Realer than real was a good song. It really touched me. It really and it's just all Drew Down. So yeah, he had some good lyrics on there, and
Hey, real quick, is it Rescue 911 that does the mothership sample?
yeah, no, 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 no,
Mhm,
no.
yeah, that's right. I had to get that one out.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wanted it. I was itching to talk
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
one. That's
I
the
thought I said it.
mothership.
I thought I said it earlier during the show, but yeah, Parliament. Yeah, the mothership. Yeah,
Well, you didn't say the song. You
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of just said that they
yeah,
sampled from him,
yeah. It was
but
yeah, the thing that they use for "Let Me Ride." Yeah, that. No, 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 no. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that
So,
was
but
swing
yeah, just
down the street.
yeah, but real and real, great song. Just yeah, just talking about just he's he's the realest, I guess. And then a few other
Like anybody does in hip hop. That's what they're supposed to do.
yeah, a few other ones that were honorable mentions. Bonus track. I thought the Loonies really shined in that one. Talking Smack, that I thought that was another good. Should have said so. Ain't No Stopping, I thought was a really good song. Rigged. This is really an album. I know we talk about albums that have like a little bit of fluff here and there, but I would have to say there's maybe one track I didn't really care for too much, if that. But it was an album I could listen to from top to bottom. It's really good, very very well produced, well done. I'll be entertained.
I think Bad Boys might have been that track for me. I
Yeah,
didn't really. That
Bad
one was like,
Boys,
eh.
and then uh, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I was to say yeah. I didn't like Bad Boys too much. I was about to say that'd probably be the only one for me too. But otherwise, all the other songs on here are just slamming. Like, oof.
I'm gonna have to go back to listen to Realer Than Real, and I was just playing that for us right now. I was like, how did I miss that one? That might actually get like a beat replacement
Yeah, it was a great beat
for
too.
my
Yeah,
top
yeah.
three. That was funky, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah. So,
yeah. I mean, I know you like funk beats, so I figured like, yeah, you would like this. I mean,
hmm
yeah,
anybody who likes any kind of like funk beat. So
yeah,
again, shout out to Ray. We talked about him in the last three episodes. Hopefully, he's watching and he recognizes him. He recognizes that we talk about him, but
yeah.
he's got like
What up, Ray?
that spot of, yeah. What's up, Ray? Vandal Society. He's got that modern and classic funk playlist that he has on Spotify that I listen to,
Yeah,
daily.
I bumped that from time to time. It's a good one he
One of
put
my
out
wife's
there.
car, because she has Spotify in there, and she likes listening to that one with me too.
Oh,
But
nice.
it's those beats in there. It's just like they're just elevated on this album, but like in a darker, gangster rap tone.
Mm,
So it's I gotta give it to that man. I would love to hear some of my like LA hitters rapping on these beats though.
yeah,
Like if I could get like Cube or Dog Pound or maybe Mac 10, like and then the way that they're creative with the way they make their songs, I think they would do a great job. So kind of like what 50 Cent did with his mixtapes. I would like to
mm,
see if somebody from the West, the Game, Kendrick, if they did something with these beats and they did like a mixtape with it, I think it
yeah,
would be dope.
definitely. I mean, hopefully you can find some instrumentals from this, but that would be cool. All
He's
right.
got it. I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, yeah,
Either people know how to separate the vocals from it. Anyways,
yeah.
that's I even do that sometimes when I
Yeah,
have to.
it's pretty easy to do these days.
100%.
All right. So I already talked about album cuts and expansions. I mean, like I said, vinyl at the time of this recording, vinyl's out. If you want to get Explicit Game or Fools from the Street, It's, yeah, it's just same songs. Like I said, the only missing track would be shout outs or shots out. Recommendations. Went with I kind of just kept it Bay Area related. If you have any recommendations, feel free to chime in. But JT the Bigger Figure, Dwelling in the Lab, he was featured on one of the songs on this album. I believe it was Bad Boys,
The Bad Boys,
which is a song I didn't
a
really care
great
for too
song.
much. Yeah, and then let's see the other recommendations I have. Looney's Operation Stack Cola. We talked about that a little earlier. Hopefully, we have a future episode for that one.
I'll
Spice,
push for that one.
you'll
I'll
push
push
for
for
it.
that one.
You'll push for it. Okay, yeah, it's on. We're pushing for it. Spice One's
Okay.
America's Nightmare.
I gotta revisit that one. That was like a one time for me. His
Yeah,
beats are dark too.
yeah. I think
Very
you would, if you
dark.
like this one, I think you would love Spice One's America's Nightmare.
No.
That's my favorite from Spice One, and then the RBL Posse. That's a vinyl I got recently. Ruthless by Law, or by RBL Posse.
Okay.
They have some pretty good beats too. If I would say yeah, definitely check it out if you want to get into some more Bay Area mid '90s hip hop.
That
All
was a
right,
good one for me.
all right, those are good ones for you. All right, so then going into final thoughts. Any anything you want to put on this before we put this episode to bed?
I kind of put this one in the category of the click,
Okay.
the where it's not a shutout for me.
Mm.
Like I don't care to listen to it again. I know that 3 6 album was like, if I don't ever listen to it again, I'm cool. Um, What was that 3 6 Mafia one we did?
Mystic Styles.
Mystic Styles. Yeah, if I don't ever hear that again, I'm fine. What like the Click album, um, the game or what is it called again?
Game related.
Game related.
Yeah.
This one's in that category where it's not over.
Mm.
Um, I definitely got some tracks that I definitely will be revisiting, and then
Realer than
I'll
real.
put into. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll definitely be putting a lot. I'll be putting. I'll be putting a good chunk of some of these songs in my West Coast playlist.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, shout out. I mean, again, Dru Down was we all knew, like a lot of people, anybody who was living here in Southern California that was listening to Power 106 in the summer of '95, you knew who he was, right? He was all over the radio.
Yeah, he was.
You may not know who Dru Down is, but you know that song, Mac of the Year, right? My wife knows that song.
Mac of the Year,
She's not even.
or maybe even Can You Feel Me? I mean, I know that got a little popular later on as well.
I think he loses about half. I think he loses about half. Can You Feel Me was not as big as a hit as Mac of the Year.
Mm.
Mac of the Year was a summer anthem.
All
Like that
right, yeah,
was like.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so right, and so then, but yeah, that's definitely one of those ones where I'll be revisiting. Am I open to purchasing probably possibly the vinyl? I think I am. I think I am. I believe it'll be there for a minute, so I'm not in a
It's
rush where I'm
yeah,
like I'm gonna go get it. Like,
it's not gonna sell out like the Twins.
yeah,
That sold
that's a
out
classic,
quick.
bro. Yeah,
It's not gonna sell out like the
yeah, man.
Twins, but yeah, definitely. It's like I said, it's on HCR and it's also on Rat Bay as well. If you guys are
So
interested.
here's a good example of 1472. Like I'm actively trying to find that album. That's like
Mhm.
I'm
You
actively
want it.
trying to
You
find that
want
album. That's
it.
yeah. Yeah, this one,
You know it's there, and
if
you're in no rush.
I know it's there, I'll get it. I gotta listen to it a little bit more, but it's not like a one and done for me.
Okay, definitely great to hear that it's not a done one and done for you. Me, like I said, it's in my rotation. Rescue 911, I was bumping a lot last year. Whew, it's like I said, it's definitely a song that you have to listen to several times before you appreciate what it is, and so
Somebody make an AI video of that, please.
yes, yes, yes. All right, so you got our takes on this album. What are your takes on this album? What are your favorite tracks? Which ones did you not care for? Let us know in the comments. For Ruthless267, I'm Too Tall for You Fool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you all in the next episode. Peace out.